So this is your first example wherein we will be using copy paste spatial. As you see in left, there are quarters and there are like regions, north, east, south, and west. And I just want quarters to be in my rows and regions to be in my column. And just right click here, right click, yeah, with the help of paste spatial, you can use transpose here, and your transpose will be like to only copy from one cell to another, or like to copy the numbers, you are using paste spatial. And see, sometimes there in your numbers, like formulas will be written, and the formulas are changing like as you are changing the cells. So all we will cover it, like what is like cell referencing and everything. So if you just want to you know paste values, then also we are using paste spatial and everything. So yeah, if you just click OK here, so your like rows will be converted into your columns, and your columns will be converted into your rows. So this is one form of like using paste spatial. Another one is like okay, so there's one more problem statement here. In this problem statement, we are saying that in this is the sales of 2020, and in 2021 the sales will increase by 5 million in each particular quarter for each particular reason. So here also, like we can use paste spatial. So like in any cell, just type 5, just click here, yeah, copy it, and now select the 54 to 19 and right click, and in paste, yeah, just go to paste spatial, multiply. So there is an option like add, subtract, multiply, divide. Yeah, all the values are like multiplied by 5. Okay, but we needed to add it. Okay, sorry. So you just need to add. Yeah, cool.
Here it is.
So all are like and yeah, so this is like one statement. So similarly, like we have company projects the 10% growth. We have used like addition there. We will be using multiplication here. So like 10% growth is nothing but 1.1. So you just need to multiply that 1.1 with all these values. So in any of the cell, you can write 1.1. You just have to copy this, Control C. Now you have to select the range, right click, paste spatial, and you can use multiply here. So all your cells are now multiplied. Okay, so there are like pre-built lists in Excel. So we will just explore a few. So for example, like okay, so we have lists, like we have 3 lists here: 1, 2, 3, Jan, Feb, March, Hey, Bay, and like these are like custom lists here. So if you just click on one, just select 1, 2, 3 here, 2, 3, and can you see this small square button in the bottom right? Yeah, uh, on the top. Yeah, this one. If you just click it and drag it down, then your list will be so that's how like your list is like created. Again, so there is like Jan, Feb, March, and if you just drag it down, then you see that this list is created. These are nothing but custom lists. So in Excel, if you as I said, that if you have repeated data, you can always create your list as well. So to create your list, you'll have to go to file, in top left, file, uh, in options. So in more, there is an option. Okay, in option you might have advanced. In advanced, can you go down, more down, more down, edit custom lists. So yeah, this one, edit custom lists. So here you can create your own list. Like if you just write, no, just write it here, some in list entries, just write any number, like any, like hello, yeah, 111 222 333 444 555. Okay, it will skip the 5 part, then 888. Yeah, just add it. uh, okay, and press OK. So now if you write okay, just write 111 and 222 somewhere, like 111 222, and now just take it and drag it down. Okay, so this is giving you 555 because it is like inbuilt function of Excel. So we have created very basic thing, like it is like inbuilt function of Excel, that's why it is giving you 555. But sometimes, like if there are like some names which you want to repeat or something like that, so in that case you can, create your custom lists here. So if you write any few names here, uh yeah, so this will not give you 5. Yeah. Because it is not giving you 5, because this formatting is, general. If you just click on 111 in the left, you'll see that formatting here will be number. Okay, it is like by default taking those things, but it is like number format, and this is your basically a string format, and that's why it is like following that rule. Yeah, so these are like custom built lists. Right click on any of the cell where you want to do comment, and there is an insert comment option. So you can just click on
Acha.
this insert comment, and like you can write any comment, and yeah. So so this will be like if you are just click out of any box, so it will not visible, but if you are like clicking on this cell or hovering over this cell, then it will be
Okay, okay.
visible. So yeah, so can you move to practice 3? So these are like basic lists and everything. Okay, now we are moving to conditional formatting. Conditional formatting is like best way to, highlight the things. So for example, in your first example, we have a few cities here, we have sales and we have cost. If by just looking at the data, I want to know like which city has given me the highest sales, this might be a trickier thing for our eyes. So to what we can do is we can always use conditional formatting here. Yeah, just select this whole cell, you can go to conditional formatting. You can either select data bars here, which will give you bars, so the highest cell will cover up the whole bar, and all the other cells will be in respect of that. So this is your data bars here. For now you can use color scales, and see, these are sales are like positive. So like it's always better to use this monochrome color here. So you can take the third row option, like which are like green. Yeah, so this option, so it is like highlighting 546 is highest. So just by looking at it, you can say that 546.
What
In
is that?
monochromatic color, only one color variation is there. Like if it is red, then the shades of red will come. If it is blue, then the shades of blue will come. So this is like green. So as you can see, the shades of green is coming here. So this is monochromatic color. Again, just select the cost part and give it to the red monochrome color. Yeah, this one. So as you can see, with the help of these conditional formatting, you can easily analyze that, okay, sales and costs are moving hand in hand. Where in city where the sales are highest, your cost is also highest. Where the city, your sales are like low, your cost is also relatively low. So with the help of like, conditional formatting, you can always do these stuffs. These are like large chunk of number. Here we can use two color formatting, because here your negative numbers are also there. So what you can do is you can just select this whole range, and you can again go to conditional formatting, and you in color scale you can choose the two color scale. So on the top there is a two color scale. Yeah, so this is three color scale. You can use this one also, like this is also like fine. So the best way is if you select the first one, it will give you the exact answer. uh, yeah, just select this. So and with the help of this, like this is three scale, wherein like middle part is like your yellow, and the extreme good is green, and extreme negative is your red. If you want to remove the conditional formatting, what you can do is you can again select this whole cell, all the cells, and you can go to conditional formatting. There is a clear rules option here, and you can either clear rules from the selected cells or from entire sheet. If you are selecting entire sheet, all the conditional formatting in this particular sheet, practice 3, all the cells, all the conditional formatting will be gone. So now, if from this particular area, if I want to highlight only those values which are like above average, so what we can do is you can go to highlight cell rules on the top, like, okay, first select greater than. So yeah, so you can write any number here, like greater than 100, then it will, and you can choose your color formatting and stuff. So okay, can you move down, like highlight with icon? Okay, so we have icon rules also. Some icon rules are also here. So just, yeah, just select this, and you can select icon set. So we have only 3 options here. You can select any of these. I'll just show you, or you can select the flags which are like in the bottom. So yeah, you just select this. As you see, it is like all the icon rules are like already set here. uh, so like, so the above, the good performers are like given the green flags, the poor performers are given the red flags, and the average performers are given the like yellow flag. But if you need to, create your own icon rules, then you can just click here. You can again go to icon sets, and there are more rules option here. Yeah, more rules. So see, in this, like, you can select your icon style. Like, if you want to show circles, then you can show circles. If you want to show like cross, exclamation mark, yeah, you can select anyone. And now here you can give your values. Like, by default it is taking 66 to be greater, to be shown in green. If you just, okay, you are selecting 50, and you are, so here also, like, you can select any value, and this is type percent. uh, so it will be shown, if you are selecting number, then it will be like, yeah, so if you are selecting number, uh, and now you are giving, then that is like absolute value. So all the above 50s are your in green mark. Yeah, just remove, clear the formatting from here, and we will again. Okay. Now just select this again, like, just select this again, and go to conditional formatting. Yes, and is new rule. Yeah, you can select new rule. Okay. Use a formula to determine which cell to format. Is odd. Is odd. This is like formula in Excel. Like,
Okay,
is
okay.
odd. Bracket open. B21 is a reference. Bracket close. And you'll need to give any formatting. So you just click on format, and in format, like, you can use fill option for now, like, yeah, any color. Is odd is a function in Excel. Like, is odd is a function in Excel. We will come to it. Like, these are like mathematical function. Similar to is odd, there is even function as well. Like, we which we can use here. Like, if we are using is even, then all the even values will be like marked into your yellow or green. Now let's come to referencing. Like, what is cell referencing? Can you go on top? Okay. See, so you have like, suppose you have this table in the left, which is giving you sales from each particular city, and in the right you have like high performer cities, and you just need data for these cities. These are like nothing but one short example of flash fill. We will come to it, but let's move to cell referencing first. So your manager said, let give me the sheet for like top 50 cities. One thing is, like, you just copy those numbers and paste it in your Excel, but paste it in your report, but that will be a repetitive process, right? Because in this that condition, this table in the right, in the left, this like sales table, If tomorrow your numbers changed, like from 332, it changed to 442, then it will not reflect in the right table. So for that we are using cell referencing here. So what is cell referencing is, if you just click equal to here, if you are writing equal to, then you are like enabling the formula part. Okay, so for Delhi, just select the Delhi number and press enter. So now you see there is a formula behind this number, but it is giving you number for Delhi. So if tomorrow your sales have changed to, uh, to in your main table, if your Delhi sales have changed, then it will automatically reflect in your like reports. So here like cell referencing is used. So if you click on Delhi, yeah, it is like automatically changing here. And similarly, if you click on like Mumbai, yeah, just take the Mumbai number, enter. And similarly, just look for Chennai and Kolkata. Okay. See, we know that right there is a sales, and just in the right side we have cost. So again, going there and like giving cell referencing, what you can do is just select this whole range, and there is a short square button here. Just press it and drag it towards right. So you will automatically get the numbers which are like present in your cost column. Okay, in this particular example, we haven't used absolute cell referencing. We are just limited to relative cell referencing. So what relative cell referencing is, like whenever you are moving your cells, it will relatively change the position. Click equal to and give referencing at 76 at Ahmedabad. Just press enter. Now if you move it downwards, just move it downwards, you see your numbers are like changing because there is a relative referencing to that particular sale. So this is like C5. If you just go press enter and go down, you will see it is automatically taking C6. If you just press down, it is automatically taking C7. And this is your relative referencing. Again, if you just take this 76 and move it in the right, like in the column, just move a few more. So now don't see any numbers because these are moving along your columns. So as you see, we started with C and we move 4 in the 4 right. So we have moved on the F column. So this is the most basic one, which is called as relative referencing. Now let's move to absolute cell referencing. Like what is absolute cell referencing? So if you just write equal to yeah, so it is like equal to C5 here. If you put dollar sign in both dollar C dollar 5, then this is your absolute cell referencing. Just press enter once, and if you move it down, then you will see only 76 is printed because your referencing is not changing. And if you move in the right direction, then also only 76 will be printed because you have made your column as well as your row to be absolute. Means it shouldn't move in any direction. Now yeah, just remove. Okay, you have removed the row sign here. Now if you drag it in the right, your column is not moving, so that's why it will give you the 76. So okay, so you have dragged it in the downward direction. So see, your column is not moving because you have made your column to be absolute, but you haven't made your row to be absolute. And that's why if you are dragging down, your rows are changing but your column is intact. And yeah, so your profit is nothing but sales minus cost. So you can just write equal to sales minus, so you are using arithmetic sign here. You can do all the arithmetic functions here, like minus, plus, you can find modulus, and you can divide it. So minus, plus, division, addition, all the arithmetic functions can be done here. So now that you have written this formula, you can just drag this formula till down. It will be replicated in all the cells. So these are like values, and I just want to get the country of all these people. So just write IN here. IN, press enter. Now just select cells till down the whole. Go to data, and there's an option called flash fill. So whenever each of your cell is like following the same pattern, you can always use a flash fill to get those numbers. Let's move to practice 3.1 as well. Okay, here also like we are working on conditional formatting only, like check the duplicate records. So one thing to so see, this is your employee table, right? And in employee table, if you need to find any duplicate record, then what you can do is just select the employee column, and you can go to home, and go to conditional formatting, and highlight cell rules, and you can see duplicate values. Okay, another way of doing it is just select this whole table from region to till down. Uh, yeah, Control Shift right arrow. Now go to conditional formatting and just select again, highlight cell rules, just select duplicate values. So see, all the duplicate values are shown here, like your numbers are also shown and everything. And you can say that a record is duplicate when all the columns of that record is duplicate. So as you see in 121 row, all the columns in that particular record is duplicate. So you can say that this particular record is duplicate. And here like all the values, like 57 is coming twice, like male and female is repeating, so it is like highlighting all those cells. Again, like there is like icon rules for training hours, that is like similar, 20 to 40 gives something. So you can like practice it. uh, so can you go to practice 4? Okay, so we have like already discussed this, like this is nothing but cell referencing. Formulas ribbon, just go to formulas
उसके
ribbon.
बाजू में है।
Okay.
Okay, see, here there is an option called trace precedents and trace dependents. So just click on trace precedents. This is saying that this profit cell is dependent on two cells, and both these sales are sales and cost. Again, if you click on sales precedent, trace precedent, see, so it is saying that these two cells, which is like in your main table, these are like dependent on both these cells. So if there's a super modeling done in your Excel sheet, and if you want to find like how the data is flowing, then you can always use trace precedent and trace dependence here to check like how your formula is built upon. Okay, now can you go in the left column, and there is like 332 written in Chennai. Now can you click on trace dependence? So it will say that on this particular cell, how many cells are dependent. So in this particular cells, these all are like dependent. This your 332 is also dependent. Your L column cell is also dependent. Your H column cell is also dependent. If you again click on trace dependence, then it is giving you second degree of dependence. So this Chennai, this sales is like dependent, your profit is dependent on this sales. So, and again, if you just select this minus 121 to 59, and just click on show formulas, so it will show you the formulas like, okay, so okay, it is like showing you all the formulas. Okay, let's move to practice 5. So these are like companies and these are like sales. I just want to get the sales of the sum of the sales like for all the companies. I can just write equal to sum, uh, press tab, and now just select the range for which you want to do the sum, and press enter. So this is like combined sales for all the companies. If you want to find the average sales per company, then you can use average function here, like average, and yeah, press enter. So this is your average sales, like 4275.455 sales per company. If you want to count how many companies are there, then you can use count function here. Around 11 companies are here. Like max will give you the maximum number from the range, and min will give you the minimum number from the range. So these are like very basic Excel formulas. And whenever you are selecting multiple cells, then you are selecting a range. So we call it a range. So this is your range. And this range in any of the formulas are shown with the help of colon. So if you just click, just hover over any formula, so see the C4 to C14, this is your range, and it is like depicted with the help of colon here. Let's move to practice sheet 6 also. Okay, so these are like few countries here, like Jan, Feb, March is given. I want sum for each of the country, and total sales for each country. So in the bottom, you can just write equal to sum, and you can just select all these cells, enter, and now you can drag this in the right, and you will see that all your ranges are replicated. Here also we have used relative referencing, and that's why we don't require any kind of referencing here. So we are not using any kind of referencing here. We are just using relative referencing here. Similarly, you can write sum here as well on the Canada equal to sum, and you can select this range, enter, and you can just drag this sum into yes. Same thing can be done for averages. So there is one more shortcut here. Like if you just select the whole range and just press Control D. Okay. Just yeah. So in this, let's use one more thing here. Just select the cells till December. And can you see AutoSum in the left, insert function, then AutoSum? Yeah. Just click here. So this is like the most direct and fast way of doing thing. But here it is taking just above cell as well. Like it is taking C10 as well. So whenever you are using AutoSum, just make sure that you are doing that AutoSum in the last row, empty row, because it will take all the above rows. Similarly, select the whole average part here, like average cells. Just drag down this AutoSum on the top. Yeah, just drop it down and you can take average. But yeah, just click on any of the cell. You'll have to change the referencing. It is dividing your so what I would suggest is just delete this row number 10. But see, it is like also taking referencing till C11. So this average is like not proper width. So you can always click on right on any of the cells, and you can delete it. And now if you put any average here, then it will give you the correct answer. Cool. And here what you can do is you can also do a little bit of formatting. Formatting is all about creativity. So if you have any thoughts in your mind, you can always do formatting. So yeah, so these are like delete cells and delete rows. If you want to auto adjust the size, I would say select all the columns from A to O on the top, and yeah, just click on any.